Hi everybody, I'm Suze Orman, and I am so excited to help our military families create their path to financial freedom. And a big part of that freedom is to have your heart and mind free from worry about the what-ifs of life while here at home or away from your loved ones. You think you don't need to know about your finances? Well, take a look.
What should I buy first? I'm young, I can always save later, right?
This is what I'm talking about. Listen, everybody, money's such an amazing teacher. What you choose to do with your money shows whether you are truly powerful or powerless. Everyone should use this as a positive guide in making positive financial decisions, no matter what their age. If you are buying because you want shiny or new things, stop and think about what your financial plan should look like. Everyone should use this as a guide in making positive financial decisions, no matter what their age. If you are buying because you want shiny or new things, stop right here, right now, and think about it. Think about what your financial plan should look like.
I don't know, I think I'd rather just buy a nice car, but go on. How do I get started? What should I focus on? Is there such a thing as good debt versus bad debt?
Listen, soldier, you have a financial responsibility to yourself, to your family members and creditors. So get smart on things that can change or affect your finances, like the military pay system, entitlements, wartime pay systems, checkbook management, and what retirement system is available to you. Take time to visit your Army Community Service office or go online to the Military OneSource website for help and more information. So many of you have different types of debt, which can be good and bad, and knowing the difference is key. Good debt is something you are paying for right now that will benefit you later on, like a mortgage or student loans. Bad debt is where you're paying for your present day desires, undermining your future day needs by not having money and putting everything on those credit cards, which can lead to bad debt. To live a life without debt, take tiny steps towards your goals and having a financial plan. Here are some key moves to make towards that financial security and freedom. Save. Aim to live below your means but within your needs. Have an 8-month emergency fund. Never sign up for overdraft protection on debit cards. Start saving for your retirement right now. Avoid taking out a loan from your TSP or retirement funds. Especially my reserve soldiers with careers, plan for mobilization, where salary may change income for a period of time. Invest. Listen to me, everyone. You have got to take advantage of opportunities like your Roth TSP and regular TSP. And you absolutely have to invest in your retirement. Listen, you can always get a loan to get your kids through school, but I don't know of any loans that are going to get you through retirement. So now is the time to be investing, and the best way, in my opinion, to be investing is with dollar cost averaging. This is where you take a specific amount of money every single month and you put it into your TSP, let's say. And when the market goes down, those dollars buy more shares. When the market goes up, those dollars buy less shares, but your dollars are averaged over a period of time. That is the safest way to do it. So just keep doing that, whether the markets are good or bad, and you will be investing the way that I think you should. Listen, never invest more than 10% of your money in any individual stock. If you do, you are making a big mistake. And to make the most of your money, I recommend sticking with mutual funds that don't charge a commission when you buy or sell. Those mutual funds are known as no-load mutual funds. So look at that. If you go and you open up a Roth IRA at some discount brokerage firm and you're going to only buy mutual funds that are no-loaded. And you've got to manage your credit. You have got to pay your bills on time. Do you understand that? You always have to pay more than the minimum payment due. And I do not personally want you to carry any balances on your credit cards, because if you do, If a bill comes in and you can't pay it off at the end of the month, I'm here to tell you, you are already in credit card trouble, and you have to stay out of trouble. You should keep just one card for responsible usage, and you can cut up all your other credit cards if you want. You really need to get the lowest possible interest rate you can if you carry a balance on your cards. And to get that lowest interest rate, you have to know and routinely check your FICO score. You have to check your credit report. Now, this is important because 80% of the lenders out there only look at your FICO score. So just be clear that what you're looking at is a FICO credit score. Now, listen, FICO scores run from 300 all the way up to 850. You want a strong FICO score, which is about 760 or above. And listen, many of you don't have any credit cards. All you have is a debit card. But debit cards do not help you with your FICO credit score. And you need a good score because, listen to me, the higher your score, the lower the interest rates you pay. The lower your score, the higher the interest rates you pay. But it's not just about interest rates. FICO scores will determine, will a landlord rent to you, what your DirecTV bill could be, in some states what your car insurance premium is going to be. You need a good FICO credit score. And please, you are never to use a payday loan company. If you do, you are in big trouble.
I just got promoted in my surveying job. Now I'm making more money than ever, but I'm still always broke. On top of that, I just bought a house. Now I'm being mobilized, and I have to take a pay cut based off my rank in the military as a reservist. How can I get more out of the money I'm making now and be better prepared for unexpected things like this?
Now, here is the problem, right? The more money you make, the more money you spend. And we all have a tendency to overspend on the things that we want. You get a bigger paycheck, so you think you have more money. So you get yourself a fancier car, a bigger house, more clothes. Are you kidding me? Really, you just need to cool it for like a few seconds here. And before you ever make a purchase again, you need to ask yourself the following question. Is this a want or is this a need? A want is food in a restaurant. A need is food in a grocery store. A want is a very fancy car because you get to maybe afford it all the time. Are you kidding me? You just want a car that will get you from place A to place B. So really, you have to be financially ready at all times, and you have to care more about yourself and how you feel financially speaking than spending money you don't have to impress people you don't even know or like. Always spend less than you make. Spend wisely, trim your spending. Always pay your bills on time. Avoid late fees. Automate recurring bills. Avoid overdraft coverage. Use debit cards to pay as you go without ATM fees that are not attached to your main accounts, everybody. Next, you should have a financial plan that includes family separations, short notice deployments, extended absence, financial planning, and permanent change of station moves. Other things to remember: never buy a home if you plan to move or may be mobilized within 5 years. Wait until you have at least an 8-month emergency fund. You can afford an extra $200 a month to put into a maintenance fund. You got to take care of that house until you have a solid job and pay to support a possible change in income. And you can afford the property taxes and the insurance. I want all of you to have a living revocable trust and change the title of the home to the name of the trust. Find someone who is willing and that you trust to take care of your affairs.
Hey, Susie, I'm married with 1 child and ordered the PCS, but then I got fenced in to deploy. All right, so my question is, are there any resources to assist soldiers and their families during this transition and financial hardship?
When you have too much on your plate, just get a bigger plate. So listen up, everybody. Here are a few tips to help with financial planning for PCS and deployments to ease personal and family stressors. Know what is available to you. Know the cost of living, BAH, COLA, TLE, TLA, DLA, moving costs, housing costs, and availability. Become familiar with the Relocation Readiness Program. Counseling is available for financial management, home buying and selling, renting, property management, and shipment and storage of household goods, motors, vehicles, and your pets. Army Installation ACS Center provides a support staff that are trained in the techniques and delivery of professional relocation assistance. Settling in services, focusing on available government living quarters and private housing. These are all available to you, everybody. Home finding services, with emphasis on services for locating adequate, affordable, temporary, and permanent housing. But listen, this isn't just about money, people. It's about true financial security and making sure that your family as well as you are absolutely protected. So there are 4 what I call must-have documents that every single one of you needs. In fact, the less money you have, the more you need these documents. You need a will. You need a living revocable trust. You need an advanced directive and durable power of attorney for health care. You need those documents. Now here's the question. You don't even know what those documents are. You don't even know where can you go and get them. But here's what you need to understand. A will is simply a piece of paper that says where your assets are to go upon your death. If you have minor children out there, you have got to understand that minors cannot inherit money. So the best way for you to pass money down to them is by having a living revocable trust, where the trust is the beneficiary to take care of the money for your kids. An advanced directive is simply in advance of you getting sick. Who is going to make decisions for you? What can your doctor do and not do? And the durable power of attorney for health care, again, who's going to make those decisions? So you need those documents. Now, you just heard me say that minors cannot inherit money, but so many of you have left, especially single parents out there, have you left your minor children as the beneficiaries of your life insurance policy or the beneficiary of your TSP? Do you understand that if you've done that and something happens to you, that money will go into a blocked account and they won't be able to get it till they're 18 years of age. So don't do that. You have to check the beneficiaries regularly on all your accounts, because if you've had a major life change, you don't want an ex inheriting money if you've now newly remarried. So these are things you have to really look at. You should use your G1 office or administrative section to update your documents, but stay on top of it. Remember, everybody, people first, then money, then things.
Got it, Susie. So what are some of the things that can help take care of my family during and after the military?
Good question, soldier. Listen, you need to have a plan to invest in your family's future. Invest in the TSP and Roth IRA, or another option will be the blended retirement system, which provides a 401k-like retirement benefit to the majority of its service members. The fiscal year 2016 National Defense Authorization Act created a new military retirement system that blends the traditional legacy retirement pension with a defined contribution to service members' thrift savings plan account. All members serving as of December 31st, 2017, are grandfathered under the legacy retirement system. No one currently serving will be automatically switched to the blended retirement system. All service members who enter the military on or after January 1st, 2018 will automatically be enrolled in BRS. About 85% of service members will receive some form of government retirement benefit. In 2018, invest enough each year in the BRS to get the max company match. Receive automatic 1% DOD and up to 4% DOD matching contributions to thrift savings plan. VRS adjusts the multiplier from 2.5% to 2% for the calculating monthly retirement pay. Service members can elect 25% or 50% lump sum of their discounted retirement pay in exchange for reduced monthly retirement pay at retirement. Eligibility for continuation pay in exchange for committing to additional service.
Thanks, Susie.
Thanks, Susie.
Listen, everybody, I am very proud to be serving my country to help create strong, healthy, and financially ready military families. Starting strong in the Army includes taking control of your financial future. This is a central component for you to be more so you can have more. And that is my heartfelt wish for each and every one of you.
You earned it, so save it.
You earned it, so save it.
You earned it, so save it.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Major of the Army Dan Dailey, and I'm here with my wife Holly to talk about an important aspect of unit and individual readiness, personal finances.
We want every soldier and family member to know that you are not alone when it comes to understanding how to manage your budget.
We understand the financial stressors that may come with serving in the military, especially with our junior enlisted soldiers. Believe me, Holly and I have been there, and we know all too well that military families, including ours, didn't stay because of the money we were paid. In fact, we stayed in spite of what we've earned.
As military family members and soldiers, it's important to realize that you may have to make tough choices in order to be financially ready. It can be extremely hard for our soldiers to stay focused and mission ready without financial security at home.
This is easier said than done, but just know that you're not alone. The Army and Department of Defense have a host of resources available to help educate us all on ways to get financially fit to fight.
Everyone works hard for their money, especially our soldiers and families. Get on the right path to financial freedom and become familiar with the resources and tools available.
You don't have to tackle issues like mounting debt or how to prepare for retirement alone. Visit the Military OneSource website or talk to your chain of concerns. Contact a financial counselor at your installation. And remember, you earned it, so save it. Army strong.